trust.
I will kill many Persians.
Raise your shield.
Sire.
Raise your shield as high as you can. Your father should have told you how our phalanx works. We fight as a single, impenetrable unit. That is the source of our strength. Each Spartan protects the man to his left, thigh to neck, with his shield. A single weak spot, and the phalanx shatters. From thigh to neck, Ephialtes. I am sorry, my friend, but not all of us were made to be soldiers. If you want to help in a Spartan victory, clear the battlefield of the dead, tend the wounded, bring them water. But as for the fight itself, I cannot use you.
Mother! Father! You are wrong!
Hey, Shalom, Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the real leaders of the nation of Israel, through the Holy Spirit. And peace and blessing to you sincere brothers out there kicking this word for your salvation. And, you know, this video just captivated my mind, the 300 series. It's a really great movie, man. And you can just pick off some meat from the bones, and you can really, if you're looking at it through the spiritual sense, you can understand what it's talking about. And, this scene right here with Leonidas and, this hunchback, he was trying to make the cut. He was asking Leonidas, let me join your army, let me join your group. But Leonidas, said that in order to be in the group, you have to lift up, your shield. All right, he couldn't do that, man. He didn't have what it took to join the group. And I just wanted to bring a couple things out. It's gonna be like an open forum. One of the things that I wanted to bring out was I want to basically exhort you brothers out there, the ones that are in the faith, the ones that are particularly pushing this truth, going out there in the highways and byways and making your bodies as a living sacrifice like the scriptures command you to do, because that's our reasonable service, man. And we put on the armor and we put on the shield of Yahweh Shin Yahushua, and the only weapon that we have that we're able to, break down these strongholds is the scriptures, man. Okay? So, we're blessed to be able to understand and comprehend this truth. All right? Not many people are blessed like that, man. Not many people have faith. All right? The will to fight for this truth, all right, being in the midst of darkness, the will to fight for a cause, man. Fight for Yahweh Shin Yahushua. All right, that's a blessing, man, because we're not doing it for our own. Looking at this from the outside, carnal guys might think that we're doing this, we're making ourselves do this on our own. But no, man, just the spirit of Yahweh Shin Yahushua. So, you you brothers out there doing this thing, man. We're doing this for a bigger cause than ourselves. And not many people are called into this thing, man. Even, some Israelites that come into this truth, they weren't given a blessing, because as you can see, the hunchback knew how to, work that sword, to work that spear. All right. So, that you can compare that to knowing you're an Israelite. Okay. You knowing how to work that, you can put a couple scriptures on the comment board. You can say Yahweh Shin Yahushua Brakatah. But do you have what it takes? Do you have the traits? Do you have the patience, the wisdom, the understanding to endure this truth, to not become weak when persecution arrives, to be able to go out there in the highways and byways to push this truth, to be a brother? All right, not many people have that, man. The Lord is only looking for the house of David, the Bayat Dawudah, Slakia, to push this truth, man. All right. So like yeah. You know, this is First Corinthians chapter 11 and verse. Let me start at verse 26. It says, "For as often as he eats his bread and drink this cup, you do show the Lord's death till he come. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and the blood of Yahweh Shin Yahushai." You know, and the bread represents the blood of Yahweh Shin Yahushai, man. Because we're covered by the blood of Yahweh Shin Yahushai. Alright, we're not under the premises and we're not under the law, man. Even though we keep the laws to the best of our ability, we're not under the law. Okay, we're under grace. Alright, wherever things we fall short under the Lord, he covers it, man. Alright, it says, "But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily, eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body." Okay, so there are many that are in this truth eating and drinking of the cup of the Lord unworthily, man. Alright? Not really sincere. not offering up them sacrifices that are required of Yahweh Shin Yahushua, man. You know, a lot of guys think this is a thing that you can just hang out. Alright, you get together with your favorite Israelite group. And a lot of guys, you know, from their comfort of their own home, they like to watch these videos. Alright, but they won't actually go out there and make their bodies a living sacrifice. You know, and in that day it's gonna be made manifest, man, because you know the Lord is gonna compare you to this guy right here. Alright? You are unworthy, man. Okay? The Lord is gonna be like, what did you do with my penny? Because you understood this truth. You know? But you never did anything with it. And really the Lord didn't even want you to do anything with it, man, because you didn't have the attributes. Reading on, it says, "For this cause many are weak and sickly among you, and many sleep. For if we judge ourselves, we should not be judged." Alright, but let me get that word, I want to go into that word, sleep real quick. Hold on.
Strong's G 2837, koimao.
Alright, and it reads, "To cause to sleep, to put to sleep, to fall asleep, to die," man. So a lot of people are asleep, man. A lot of our people who call themselves being in the truth, they're asleep, man. Alright, because they're not really, you know, they're really part-time Israelites, man. Not really taking this thing in consideration, the times that we're in. Alright, really, they're lollygagging, man. They're just fucking around bullshitting with the Lord's truth. Alright, and that's one thing I just wanted to bring out there, man. And another thing was, one thing that Leonidas also said was, he said, you couldn't join because, you know, if anything was to shatter through the defense. Alright, because as an army, they had to work together, man, to protect one another. And that's the same thing with this truth, because we're in a spiritual battle. We're protecting one another, man. Alright? And, you know, when you're at a camp with a brother, or with several brothers, you know, you all have to be in one mind. And you all have to, you know, be teaching the same doctrine. With that, you guys protect one another, man. You protect yourself, and you protect this doctrine. Alright? We stand as a defense for this doctrine, man. And we can't let any cracks or any, you know, anything penetrate to the defense. You know? That's why it takes a strong mind to be in this truth. Alright? Let me get another precept right quick. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 1. It says, "We then as workers together with him," which is talking about Yahweh Shai, the cornerstone of the church, Beseech you also that ye receive not the grace of Yahweh Shin Yahshua in vain. For he says, I have heard thee in the time accepted, and in the day of salvation have I succored thee. Alright, so we're being heard in the time accepted right now. We're in the third hour where the Hebrew Israelites are waking up pursuant to Ezekiel, the 37th chapter. Okay, I'm going to get that word succor real quick. And it says to help, to succor, to bring aid. Alright, the Lord is helping us, man. He's healing us through the preaching of this word. Alright, he's also healing the elect, the ones that believe in this truth and that, that are in this truth with their whole heart. Alright, not in this truth for no other reasons, man. Not for vainglory, for filthy lucre, okay? Not to make money for our people, man, or to teach us truth for strife and envy and none of that, man. Okay? It says, behold, now is the day of salvation, giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. Alright, so, we're walking circumspect in this times that we're in, man. Because, Esau is going to try to use anything that he can to further demonize the Hebrew Israelites, man. That's why brothers have to make sure that, all your actions and all your, everything that you do in your everyday life, you make sure that the ministry not blamed, man. You shouldn't be going out there at your workplace trying to, tell your co-workers about this truth. Alright, you shouldn't be on social media trying to push this truth, man. Alright, because the CIA and the FBI, they run social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We gotta be for defense for this truth, man. That's why a lot of guys can't come in this truth, because they don't know how to defend it. They don't have the attributes. They're not a warrior. They're weak. Okay? And it's not us saying it, man. It's Yahweh Shin Yahshua. He does the choosing. Okay? The Lord does the choosing, man. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 9. It says, two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will help up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he has not another to help him up. Right, man. So also in this truth, as we're defending the gospel, we're defending one another, man. Alright? And the Lord's gonna put you with like-minded people, alright, who are in the race to seek their salvation, alright, to help you out, man. Alright, there's different things, going on in our life, whether that be financially, mentally, alright, spiritually, man. That's why the Lord got you around like-minded brothers. The Lord's not gonna put you around, a brother that's lukewarm, or brothers that's weak in the faith, because that has an effect on the people around you. Alright, it says, for if they fall, the one will help up his fellow, but woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Alright, and again, if two lie together, then they have heat, but how can one be warm alone? And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him, and a threefold cord is not quickly broken. Better is a poor and wise. Okay, well, we got the point on that. Alright, so as we're defending the gospel, we're also defending one another. Okay, helping one another up whenever we fall down, or we're going through trials and tribulations. Alright, making sure that our brother's doing good, man, whatever that may be. You see, but the Lord's only going to choose his men to do that, man. Alright, we like I said, we're really blessed to be in this truth and to be in the ministry, man, because not many are called. Only a few are called. Only few are chosen, but many are called. Let me just say it like that. Alright. But I just wanted to do a little quick lesson on that, man. I pray it was edifying. Lord willing, I wasn't rambling too much. Alright, giving all praises to Yahweh Shin Yahshua, Ba'ashem Akakwadash. Shalom.